Hello everyone, welcome to a new German lesson. Today we will be learning a very important German verb which is sein. This is the most common verb used in German language, and while speaking German you are going to use it in almost every conversation. Do watch the complete video for some bonus tips at the end. Now sein means to be. Sein is an irregular verb, which means its conjugation doesn't follow a typical pattern like regular verbs. It can be used both as a main verb and auxiliary verb. And it is mainly used to express existence, identity, characteristics of a person, place or a thing, to name professions, nationalities, etc. Now let's understand how sein can be used in different ways. So first, sein can be used in the present tense or as a main verb. It is very simple to use sein in the present tense. We will first learn its conjugation in the present tense followed by some examples. So the conjugation is Ich bin, du bist, sie es ist, ihr seid, wir sind, sie sind, which means I am, you are, an informal form of you, he, she, it is, ihr seid also means you are, but this is a plural form of you. Wir sind is we are, and sie with capital S is you, a formal form of you, and sie with small s is they. You are and they are. Let's see some examples. Ich bin müde, which means I am tired. Ist sehr intelligent. He is very intelligent. Wir sind glücklich. We are happy. Let's take an example with ihr. Ihr seid Geschwister. You are siblings. So here in all these examples, sein is used as the main verb and conjugated in the present tense. Now let's see how sein can be used as an auxiliary verb. As an auxiliary verb, sein can be used in different ways. Firstly, it is used to form a present perfect tense. Now, what is a present perfect tense? It is a sentence used to express actions that have happened in the past and still have relevance in the present. It is constructed by combining the present tense form of sein and past participle or the past perfect form of the main verb. So how is it constructed? By combining sein in the present tense form with the past participle or the past perfect form of the main verb. We'll understand with examples. Ist nach Hause gegangen. Ist nach Hause gegangen. So here ist is the conjugated form of the verb sein in present tense, right? And gegangen is the past participle form of the main verb gehen, which means to go. Let's see another example. Ich bin in einem Hotel geblieben. Ich bin in einem Hotel geblieben. I stayed in a hotel. So here bin is the present tense form of sein and geblieben is the past participle of bleiben, which means to stay. We'll take another example. Er ist gefahren. Er ist gefahren, which means he drove. So ist is the present tense form of sein and gefahren is the past participle of the main verb fahren, which means to drive. We can take another one. Sie sind viel geschwommen. They swam a lot. So sind is the present tense form and geschwommen is the past participle of schwimmen, which means to swim. Now let's see its usage in the past tense or the preteritum form. So it is mainly used in formal writing such as book, newspapers, professional emails, etc. So here's how you can conjugate sein in the past tense. Ich war, du warst, sie, es war, ihr wart, wir waren, sie waren, which means I was, you were, he, she and it was. Ihr wart means you were, wir waren, we were, and sie with capital S, you were, and with small s, it is they were. Now let's go through some examples. Ich war beim Arzt, which means I was at the doctor's. Or you can say ich war gestern beim Arzt. I was at the doctor's yesterday. Sie waren nicht zu Hause. Sie waren nicht zu Hause. They were not at home. Ihr wart krank. You were ill. Wir waren im Urlaub. We were on a vacation. Now sein can also be used to form past continuous or plusquamperfect. So it is used to describe actions that occurred prior to the simple past tense. So here you are essentially saying that you were somewhere or doing something before something happened. So this must be sounding a little confusing. First let's see its conjugation and then some examples to understand it. Okay, so its conjugation is Ich war gewesen, which means I had been. Du warst gewesen, which means you had been. Sie, es war gewesen. He, she and it had been. Wir waren gewesen. We had been. Ihr wart gewesen. You had been. Sie waren gewesen. You or they had been. So to remember the easy way to remember the conjugation is to memorize the conjugation of sein in past tense and add gewesen at the end. Now let's see some examples. Ich war schon müde, als sie ankamen. Ich war schon müde, als sie ankamen, which means I was already tired when they arrived. Another one. Du warst gestern im Kino gewesen. Du warst gestern im Kino gewesen, which means you had been to the cinema yesterday. Let's say, war noch nie in dieser Stadt gewesen. War noch nie in dieser Stadt gewesen, which means he had never been to this city before. Wir waren schon einmal hier gewesen, als Kinder. We had been here before as children. So wir waren schon einmal hier gewesen als Kinder. We had been here before as children. Now let's understand how sein is used in future tense. So the future tense is formed by using the appropriate conjugation of the verb werden, which means to become, followed by the infinitive form of the main verb sein. Okay, let's see its conjugation. Ich werde sein, which means I will be. Du wirst sein, you will be. Sie, es wird sein. He, she, it will be. Wir werden sein. We will be. Ihr werdet sein. You will be. Sie werden sein. You and they will be. Okay, so let's see some examples. Wird nächste Woche hier sein. Wird nächste Woche here sein, which means he will be here next week. Wir werden pünktlich sein. Wir werden pünktlich sein, which means we will be on time. Now if you want to say they will be in the city, so you can say Sie werden in der Stadt sein. Sie werden in der Stadt sein. Wird glücklich sein, wenn die gute Nachricht hört. He will be happy when he hears the good news. So we can write wird glücklich sein, wenn die gute Nachricht hört. he will be happy when he hears the good news. Now that brings us to the end of the lesson, but before that, as promised, here are some bonus tips to learn sein. So firstly, the meaning of the verb sein should be very clear in your mind. It is to be. Now learn the conjugation of the verb in all the forms. You can't afford to go wrong with the conjugation. Practice phrases by using sein in sentences in your daily life activities, such as when you are tired, you can say ich bin müde, or when you are happy, you can say ich bin glücklich. Remember that sein is used when there is a motion or a change. For example, ich bin gelaufen, which means I ran. So here there is a motion involved. You can also create flashcards for yourselves with examples. And next is very important is to read, listen and speak in German to improve understanding. Lastly, genieße den Prozess, eine neue Sprache zu lernen. Enjoy the process of learning a new language. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more informative videos. Auf Wiedersehen!